today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. On 1st and 10, Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Smith catches left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
1st and 10.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. Dancing to his left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the
throwing now. Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson forced out to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now Jones from the gun on third down. It's caught. Shepard. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Jones on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Come on, baby, we gotta do our job. We gotta do our job.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
At the Giants' 46-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Back now in Baltimore as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Back to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Jones.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Number 8.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all of those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
A gain of 4.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And right now it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And the Giants win the football game. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew